Hey guys, welcome back again. In this video, we're going to continue our conversation on if statements in C++, and we're going to see how we can use something called logical operators to make some really fun examples. If you guys learned something new in this video, please subscribe. Enjoy the video. Thanks. Hey everyone. Last time we talked about C++, in particular, we talked about if statements and how they can be combined with else ifs and ifs to make some really interesting examples. Today we're going to talk about something else you can do in if statements, and that is use something called a logical operator. Two logical operators that I'm going to talk about today are the and the or logical operators. There's also a not, but in today's videos, we're going to talk about the and the or and how they can be used within a if statement to basically allow us to evaluate multiple conditions within one parenthesis. So in the first example, as you can see, I have an if statement here. There's an if, there's an else if, and there's an else. I have a number set to 10, and I basically asked the question in the first if statement, if the number modulus 2 is equal to 0 and the number is less than 10, then I want to basically I want to print out value is an even number less than 10. So for those of you not familiar with the modulus operator, it basically means that you're going to divide the number by 2 and that uh, you're going to determine what the remainder is. If the remainder after dividing by 2 is 0, then we know it's an even number. The thing to note in this if statement compared to the other ones that we looked at is that there's two conditions here. There's not just one. So not only is it trying to figure out if the number is even or odd, but it's also trying to figure out if the number is less than 10 or not. So this is the AND operator, as you can see here. It allows us to basically say we want both of these conditions to be true in order for the entire condition within these parentheses to be true. So because I did set the number to 10, we know that that second condition is not true. The number is not less than 10 because it's actually equal to 10 in this case. In the else if statement, I have if the number modulus 2 is not equal to 0 and the number is less than 10, then print out value is an odd number less than 10. As we previously stated, the second condition again in this one is not true because the number is 10. For the else condition, I print out the condition value is 10 or greater. Even or odd categorization is unknown. So basically, that kind of says that we know that this number is either 10 or greater, but we really don't know if it's odd or even. So let's go ahead and run this and see what we get. Because we set the number to 10, we should get the printout, the else printout that says value is 10 or greater, even or odd categorization unknown. So let's see if this works correctly. Let's go ahead and build it. Let's run it. Value is 10 or greater, even or odd categorization unknown. So it looks like that's working perfectly. Let me go ahead and comment this out. And I'm going to show you another example of using the other logical operator known as the OR operator. So in this example, I have another if statement. This time it has an else attached. Basically, I have a string called shirt size, and I've set it to medium. Then I have an array of string values, an array in this case of different sizes, different shirt sizes. So in that array, I have small, medium, large, extra, extra large. In the if statement, I basically say compare the current shirt size variable to the index number 1 and index number 2 in my size options array. Index number 1 and 2 would be medium and large because we know that arrays start with 0, so this would be 0, 1, and 2. I say In the if statement, I'm saying compare to indexes 1 and 2, because let's say I've decided that I'm comfortable with wearing either a medium or a large shirt. So if any of these are the current size of the shirt, then I'm just going to say this printout statement size will fit me. Else, size won't fit me. So as you can see, this is the logical operator we're using, and it means or. So unlike and, where both conditions on each side of the logical operator have to be true, when you have the or operator, either of them can be true. So in this case, the size can be medium or the size can be large. I don't really care which one, because let's say I'm comfortable wearing both medium and large size shirts. The dot compared to method that you see being used here, it just basically compares the string variable to a different string variable, and if they are equal to each other, then it returns a value of 0. So that's why I have that here. Shirt size dot compare size options, index 1 is equal to 0, or etc. So if we were to run this, because I have the shirt size currently set to medium, we should get a printout that says size will fit me, but let's see if this works correctly. Let's go ahead and build it. Let's run it. All right, looks like I had a small typo here. Should be ready to run right about now. Let's go ahead and build it. Size will fit me. And the size will fit me because it's currently set to medium, and I've said in this if statement, I've said I'm okay with accepting medium or large. But let's say I change this to let's say I change this to small, for example, and let's say I rebuilt this and I ran it. Size won't fit. So that's just a fun example of how you can use an if statement with logical operators to basically consider multiple different conditions. If you guys learned something new from this video, I ask that you please subscribe. If you have any recommendations on how I can improve some of these videos, please don't hesitate to let me know below in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.